Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of The Infected. We are just trying to head out the door here because, our ATV's kind of stuck in the door. But this is what we have done, guys. We don't have a lot finished from the last episode. I really didn't have a chance. I did work on some things overnight, but I didn't really have a chance to spend like a day in between recording to gather some logs and things. But I did chop down a couple of trees over here. So this morning, it is now currently 7:30. I do want to head out the door this morning and head over to a town. I want to see what kind of loot we can find. I'm not quite sure how far over here the town is, but I do want to head over here and kind of see what we can see. I'm fairly certain it's a small town, but I will meet you guys when we get there. Okay, so there's a little building here. So I definitely want to search it. There seems to be another one maybe way down there. So that's okay, but we want to search this first. I did bring enough material to craft myself another spear, which probably will be needed today. Um, so if it's a bit dark inside this building, guys, I do apologize. The coal would be nice to have, but it's super, super heavy. And we don't really have the room for a lot of things today. I always forget to search the box underneath. But we're going to take the Kevlar, the mechanical parts, and a couple of bone shards today. That feather might be nice to make some arrows. Just thinking ahead here. Let's just see what we can find here. A nail or two would be nice. The potato, we're going to take it. We probably will just eat it at some point today. We're getting a little hungry. I did not have breakfast this morning. So we probably should just go ahead and do that. Let's just eat you and you. And then let's eat you. And let's eat the cucumber as well. The potato, I don't know that it's going to help a ton. And then we're just going to drink our tiny bit of water here. Some melon seeds, we'll just take that. We can always throw it out. Let's eat this cucumber as well, and I think that will help some. We're not taking any bark chips simply because we don't have the room for them. Some lead would be okay. I don't quite think we need it right now. Tallow would be nice. Some first aid would be even better. First aid kits would be nice. There wasn't any in there. That's okay. A stone in there. We're definitely not taking the stone. Just want to double check to make sure I didn't miss anything. Any check pages or anything. I don't. Ooh! Scared me. I don't see any. Let's just grab the gas from here as well. I don't think there's any buildings down the road that direction. But I do want to head over here and put all these bigger items away in here. Simply because, they're kind of heavy and we don't really have the room to carry them. Let's just make sure how our spears are doing. 3 is okay. 4 is even better. So let's just take 3 for now. Since this is quite a small town down here, I think it's just like maybe 2 buildings. I don't think there should be a ton of zombies down here. But we're going to do our best and kind of see what we have down here. Let's just grab out a spear first thing. Definitely not a pickaxe first thing. And then let's head in this little area here. There's a couple of pumpkins around that I do see, which is nice. Because we could probably use the food. Just searching here. You are a cucumber seed. I don't think we need that seed particularly. I don't think we found any melons though. That's why I did grab that seed. I'm not sure. Maybe if we have some at the base, we can just, throw them out or whatever we need to do with them. Not that big of a deal. We're not taking any of the stone. Hey there, floaty guy. Okay, 2 of these guys coming at the same time. Okay. Please stop. Okay, we have one guy dead and one guy that's not dead. Okay, both guys are dead now. Let's just take care of our injuries and, try to help ourselves out and not die a little bit here would be lovely. Okay, so we have a couple of ores that are potentially quite heavy. I do just want to throw them in here along with that because it is quite big. Okay, so we did not grab any more gas, but we're going to grab that and take it. And we'll pull our ATV up just a bit closer because I really want to be able to just get out of here when we you know, have everything looted here. So there's that. Let's just get in the house here with our spear in hand. Wrong spear. With our spear in hand, that's breaking. We don't want that. Let's just... Can we destroy this from inside our backpack? We cannot. We're just going to get rid of that. We will craft a new spear in just a minute. It will be a bone spear. We're going to have to do that. Let's just grab the book here because we're not quite sure the recipe. I'm pretty sure we have everything. We do, so let's just craft that bone spear and just get all of that stuff out of our inventory. Because, you know, it's lovely to have a nice bone spear. They're supposedly supposed to last longer. I don't know. I don't know if that's the case or not. I don't know if we have any onion sprouts at the base either. So we're just going to grab it. We're going to eat as much as we can today. Just to keep ourselves topped up because we don't have a lot of meat. Back at the base. Let's just grab those wires because we're going to need all of this lovely stuff. Except for the potato paste. We don't really want that. There's no first aid here. That's a bit scary. Search you. You are empty. Ooh, tech page. We are not going to spin the tech pages right now. We're going to hang on to them and just see how many we get today. And if we get quite a few, then we'll make a judgment call on what we want to use those on. I would love to have the advanced workbench very early on. I don't think that's going to be an option simply because we won't have the material to craft it. Or, you know, to build the advanced workbench. But it would be lovely if we could. Iron fragments, I'm going to grab those so that we don't have to worry about, you know, smelting so many stone for those. Please be some first aid, some good first aid. Okay, first aid kit, but I don't have the room for it. I'm not throwing out any of the stuff I have for it either. So we're just going to make a trip out to the ATV and just drop some things out there. And then we're going to run back in here and grab that. And then we're going to try to head over maybe to another town since this one was so very small. Didn't have a lot of loot in it, and that's okay. But I would definitely like to head over to another town. What can I throw in there? Nothing right at the moment. Probably just harvest this pumpkin for a little bit of something later on. And that should be okay. Let's just get back in here and get back up here. And get our first aid kit. The splint, we don't necessarily need it, but we don't have any. So I might just take it and kind of hang on to it at the base. And we might just swing by there and drop some things off. Put some things away. And then we'll head out to the town with the trader in it. We are over here. Our base is down here. We're over here currently. And I think we're just going to head down here. There is a little town up here. But I want to head over to the trader's town. And just kind of, you know, get rid of some stuff that we don't necessarily need right away. But let's get home and drop off some of this stuff. And we're going to hang on to a few things. And then we're going to head over to the other town. Okay, guys. So we're just coming into the other town here. The one with the trader. I did swing by the base and drop off a few things. It looks like it might rain today. But that's okay if it does. It's not too horrible. I'm definitely taking my time trying to get into this town. Because I don't want to alert all of the zombies at the very beginning. I want to try to be a little bit slow about things. I did bring some Kevlar to sell to the trader because it does pay good money. It's $4.60 each, which I find, you know, pretty impressive for something to sell in this game because normally things don't sell for very much in this game at all. A couple of bone shards are nice. They're not necessary to grab, but I do want to do that anyway. Simply because we could potentially need to craft ourselves another spear today. Because, you know, there's lots of zombies in this town. And I don't really want to be caught out here with just the one spear. Some more large items here. More large items. Very lovely. I don't mind those at all. Baked potato is nice. Let's just eat that. We don't have a lot of water, but that's okay. Another baked potato is lovely. Let's see if we can find some first aid here. Bandage is nice. I mean, it is first aid. There's nothing else there. We've searched all of this stuff down here. Let's just head up to the second story here and see if we can find some first aid potentially up here. My voice sounds a bit different, guys. I am still battling some allergies, struggling with that. I'm not sick. I don't feel bad. My voice is just a bit altered, and I have a little bit of drainage, sinus drainage, all of that loveliness. A little bit of grossness, but it is what it is. So I'm not sick today. I don't feel bad. I just have a weird sounding voice today, which seems to be the running theme for me lately. I don't know what's blooming, but it's really working my allergies over. Okay, so there's a couple of guys over here. So maybe I shouldn't pull the ATV up right away. Let's just see if we can take on these guys one at a time, because that would definitely benefit us. Hey there, kind sir. How are you? Come on. No, 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 no being mean. There's no need in all of that. So I think that might be a steel fragment. Is it? It is. A steel alloy. That's lovely. I've not gotten one of those this early on in a while. But I've not really headed out to a town this early on in a long time either. Let's just head in here. They can open doors now, guys, so we are not safe in here by any means. I'm not taking the can. Let's just see what's in the bathroom. More bandages. That's lovely. Bark chips and a stone. I'm not interested in that. Tech page just here hanging out on the shelf that I didn't see when we initially came in. Okay. There's that. We're not taking the cans right away, guys. We can come back to these towns. The loot respawns here every 10 days, I think. I think that's what's set to standard or default is every 10 days. That lead would be lovely, even though it's super heavy. So we can come back to these towns and grab some more cans. I'm going to take those few bones with me as well. Feathers. We don't need this many feathers early on, but I am going to grab them because we can use them to craft some fishing tackle. And we can sell that. I've been told that sells quite nice as well. So 2 Vambies just hanging out over there. Just run up here and throw some things in the ATV. Okay. And you're pretty heavy. The steel is possibly heavy. Probably not going to find any more steel right away either. So we have one inside the fence and one outside the fence, which is great because I want to take them on one at a time. Hey there. I probably should have just kept hitting him with a spear. It seems like the bone spears do more damage than the stone ones. Maybe that's what they're all about. I'm okay with that. An oil can. We're going to hang on to those. Those are lovely. And I don't think I've missed any so far, but we haven't really found very many of those either. The trader is just right down this little fence. She's in that building. But I do want to make sure that we search everything so we only have to go in there once. I don't need the clay soil right now. We can always get a soil extractor up and going at some point. Come on. Just harvest this guy. What do we get from him? Some type of ore, which is okay. I think it was iron ore. I do want to get myself bandaged up. Both my kneecaps were injured. I'm not quite sure how that happened, but, it did, and that's okay. We're down to 58 health, guys. That's not great. That was an iron ore, and that's okay. Now, we do need those. We can use those for crafting the forge. We're going to definitely want to unlock that first. The brick forge would be lovely to have. Search hue. The lead is lovely, but I don't think we're going to have enough room for all of these ores. Clay would be nice, but that's okay. We're not going to grab it. Just going to take that. Take the bacon as well. I mean, it is food, so we're going to grab it. Let's just take you guys. Oh, that's nice. The little balcony area up there. That's kind of cute. See what they're recycling here. The dry bricks would be nice, guys, but they're super heavy. And we can craft those relatively easily with a little bit of clay and some sand. Okay, anything else in the living area? Shelf over here. And just some trash, some plastic parts. That's okay. We're going to need the plastic. We're definitely going to use it, that's for sure. Okay, let's just search these boxes. We're going to take all of that stuff and the potato as well. We should be able to do something with that TV, like take it apart for some electrical components or something like that. That's lovely. I wish I could take that picture and just hang it in my base. That's probably what we need to purchase the decorations packages from the trader. I think that's what we can do with that. I don't really want either of those, glass and clay. I would love to have the clay, but again, it's super heavy. First aid here, guys, again, would be lovely. Unfortunately, we're not finding a lot of first aid. I don't really need 2 splints. I did keep the other one. It is at the base in storage. Ooh, another tech page. Very lovely. So we have 3 tech pages in total, which is nice. Let's just search the kitchen a little bit here. Cans, we're not taking those. We're not taking cans. We're not taking the animal fat. We're just going to eat that cucumber. And we're taking these 2 items for sure. We're going to leave the clay because, again, it is very heavy. Just make sure we've searched everything. Then we're going to head up to the second story. I don't know what we're going to find up here. I don't know how big the area is. Oh, we've already been up here. Never mind. We are done with this area. Let's just get back over to the ATV. Did we search all the things out here? We have not. That's lovely as well. There's probably going to be gas in that. We don't have the room for that right away. We probably do need to put some gas in the ATV, though, honestly. Okay, we don't have the room to put these stacks of ores in there. And we are getting super, super heavy. Let's don't move all. I don't know what to do here, guys. I think we're just going to have to do the best we can with what we've got. Let's head into this building. Some first aid, again, would be lovely. Potato would be nice. Okay. Small medical kit. We actually need to use this right now because our health is down nearly 50 points, and that'll give us full health again, which is nice. So we have full health now. That's lovely. I don't mind that at all. Another splint and a bandage. We'll take the bandage. We'll leave the splint behind. Okay, let's just search you. Animal fat. We're not taking that. Let's take the cucumber and just eat it. And the potato as well. We don't really necessarily need the stuff right now, but we're just going to have it anyway. Just to kind of keep it out of our inventory. I'm not quite sure if there's anything back here that we need to be searching. I'm just going to search the furniture that's outside. Okay, let's get back in here and see what else we can find. Oh, there's some trash over here. Let's search that. The coal would be lovely, guys. If you're new to the game, coal will refill your campfire or the forge completely with 1 piece. So you don't have to worry about continuing to add that. You know, like the sticks or anything else like that. The coal will fill it up completely. Let's just take the egg and the cloth. We do have quite a nice stack of cloth as well. Okay, bone shards. We don't need those right now. We have a few, and then we're super, super heavy, close to our weight limit of 50 pounds here. And there's probably some other things that I want to grab in place of, some of the things that we actually have in our inventory now. I may end up having to trade out a couple of things if we find something better. Please be some more first aid in here. I'm really needing first aid. First aid kit, more splints, guys. I wish the splints would be like the small first aid kits instead of the splint, but it's okay. If you need a splint, you're probably glad, to find those. Plastic parts, we do have some on us. We also have some of those items, so we'll just grab them. Not that big of a deal. Did we search this first aid kit over here? We did, so it had a splint in it as well. There is no second story to this building as far as I can tell from inside. No. Okay, so did we search this location across the street? We have. The only thing left is a couple of buildings in the back and this little red building over here. Let's take you and you. I don't think we're going to find any more tech pages in this town today, but that's okay. I still need the loot. Another first aid kit, guys. We're not complaining about those. Getting some first aid, getting some bandages, loveliness today. I hear a bear, which is not so lovely. We can take the cloth. The lead we're going to have to leave behind. We don't have the ability to take that with us right now. I don't know where that bear is, how close it is. I don't know anything about the bear, but I know I did hear one growl. I see him. Just barely down the street. That liver will be nice if we can get home with it. The liver, if you cook those, increases your max health and stamina, which is nice. I'm going to grab you and the wires and leave the stone behind. The bear knows where I am. Ah! Yes, he does. Hopper, I'm okay. This bear just scared me a bit. Okay. We did not die. He only hit us once. So we don't have the ability to butcher the bear, so I'm not going to take him with me. So there's that. Okay, my heart kind of stopped there for just a minute. I did not realize they would come through the building to get to you, but now we know. Okay. When my heart rate comes back to normal, I think I'll be okay. Oh, Kevlar, I really need you. Let's just drop that. I don't really want to drop the lead, but I'm going to have to because we're super heavy. It still won't make enough room for the Kevlar, but I'm going to run back out to the ATV because I want to put a few things away if I have the room for that. Okay, the ATV's just over here. Darn it. Club boy that you can't really kill because he runs away. Okay, or maybe you can kill him. Let's put you away, you away. Plastic. We don't have any more room in here for anything else. We are still at, I think, 43 pounds nearly. Oh dear. Let's just run back here and grab the stuff from this little building. Okay, the electrical parts, we're going to grab those. With some Kevlar somewhere over here. Right there. We're going to grab that because we're going to head over to the trader and trade that or sell it to her. Watermelon seeds, I don't think we're going to need those right now. And the cucumber, I think we're okay on food for now. Let's head over to the trader. Let's put a few of these things in the ATV. So you and you, we're not going to sell. Let's just grab the Kevlar. We're probably going to be a little bit heavy. We're not. So that's good. Okay, so we're doing okay. We're just going to run in here and we're going to sell these things to her. And we're going to see if we can buy the ATV trailer location. Because you have to buy the location in order to find it on the map. And then I know we cannot build it right away or repair it right away. But it would be nice if we could just, you know, figure out where it is. I don't need those seeds. Well, I probably do need them. Just didn't really want to have to, you know, take them. So there's not a lot to search in here, but I did search everything that she had. So let's just sell her the Kevlar. Let's sell you for $27. Let's go to info. We want the ATV trailer location. It's only $5. Let's just buy that. And And then let's see what else we can buy. Absolutely nothing here. So furniture, we could buy paintings if we had 50 bucks. Workbenches, these are super expensive and I don't have them or have the ability to unlock them because we only have currently $22.60. So we did buy our $5 information, which is what we wanted from her. We have 3 tech pages, so let's head home for the day. Do a bit of work, maybe. I don't know if we're going to get to do any work today. It is getting pretty late. I don't want this video being forever long, guys, because I find the longer videos don't do as well. So I've been trying to shorten them down to roughly 20-25 minutes instead of 30 to 40 minutes because they do seem to do a bit better. People are just so busy these days that they don't really have time to, you know, hang out and watch a long video, which is no fault of their own. I'm that way as well. I don't really have time these days to watch a full video. So I watch as much of it as I can in the time I have, and that's okay too. It still helps, guys. If you watch the first minute of a video, it definitely helps with the view. That's how you get the views counted. It's based on time. It's not based on the amount of times it's clicked on. So you have to watch it for a certain amount of time before it actually counts as a view for the creator. And that's great. You know, it doesn't really matter. Views are lovely. I like doing this. This is just a hobby for me. I don't do this to get rich, of course, because I would have been, you know, in trouble with the small channel that we have. It doesn't make very much money at all. I'll be honest, guys. I think last year, with subscriptions and views, I made about $200 in a full year, which wasn't great. It didn't even cover like the cost of any of the equipment. But like I said, guys, this is not a job for me. This is just a hobby. It's something that I was doing anyway. I was playing these games and I just decided to start recording them and adding them to the channel. But I do appreciate every view. I appreciate every subscriber, guys. Don't ever feel like you're not appreciated here because you are very much appreciated. So yeah, I do appreciate everything that you guys do. Even those of you who want to, you know, join the channel and get, you know, like there's a different tier gift that you can do to the channel each month, like a monthly subscription. There is that option, guys. I try to include a price range for everyone that might want to support the channel a bit further. But it's never required for any content at all, guys. You have access. Every person has access to everything that I post. There are a couple of perks if you want to do that, but it's nothing that's required. I'm just going to get this forge going again, guys. Something that I want to work on as well is this liver, of course, because I don't want it going bad. I'm sure it's going to go bad very quickly. I'm just going to have it cooking. I think that's the best way to do that. Just let it cook for a bit, and that way it doesn't go bad as quickly. So it's $30 or 30 cents, sorry, for that liver. That's a pretty good deal. So in order to get the brick forge, we need to open up our, where's it at? Technology pages. So we need the rack technology because we need that drying rack. Is that right? Or can we craft that right away without needing that? Let's just see. Builds, placeables, storage. We need the brick drying crate, it's called, I think, or brick drying rack. We're just going to get that. We're going to get 2 of these placed. Although I don't think we're going to have the material to build both of them right away. I do want to get them placed so that we can start working on, come on, what's the deal? What's the hold up here? Okay, maybe I just need to go this direction. Maybe it was because I was standing in the way. You never really know. So we need planks and nails, and I don't think I have that many nails, guys. I honestly don't. I do have enough nails for 1 drying rack, which is lovely. But we need some planks, and I don't think we're going to have a lot of room to carry any planks. Well, maybe we will. Who knows? Let's just get in here and get these planks in the drying racks. And we had 1 extra nail. We need 1 extra plank. Not bad. So we do need some nails, of course. just going to put that in there. I know we should be saving those, but I'm also going to put another one in there as well. And then we're going to get the drying racks up and going today, hopefully, and get some dry bricks going. I'm going to have to head out and grab some clay first, though, guys. So I'm going to do that off camera. I'm going to try to get some clay. I need to get 50 pieces of that. We're going to take some sand. We're going to combine those on the workbench. And we are going to start drying some things. So let's just see. Let me just grab one to show you guys how to make the dry bricks or the wet bricks first so that we can dry those. There's some clay just up here. Let's just grab a couple pieces of that because we need it. These nodes give you 10 pieces of clay, so make sure, guys, when you are harvesting these, that you always double check or count each one that you pick up so that you get a full stack and you don't leave any behind. Because I do record, it's easier for me to just check it than it is to count while, doing the commentary. So I'm just going to grab 20 pieces of clay. We have stone back at the base, which is nice. So we don't have to worry so much about that. We have one rolling down the hill. We want to grab it. And let's just grab you and you. Make sure we have 20. We do. I hear a fox, so there's that. That bear really scared me, guys. It really did. So there's more clay around this area. I'm quite certain I've seen more while being out and about. But I do just want to kind of show you guys how to get these dry bricks turned into wet bricks. Or sorry, these wet bricks turned into dry bricks. And how to make bricks in general. So let's just hang on to these guys. Do we have a storage? We do. Let's just get a couple more of those going. We're going to need them. We're going to need 10 for the forge as well. Let's just do that. Let's place you guys in here. We need one more plank that I don't have. Get that going very quickly down here. Okay, so let's just do that. And what we're going to do is we need 2 stone. Actually, we're going to need 4, but we're going to do 2 right away. Let's just make some sand here with these 2 stone. Let's just put 2 stones on here. Craft some sand. So we have 20 sand along with our 20 clay. Let's just put this out of the way because our backpack is so small, guys, that it makes things a bit more difficult for me. I'm just going to craft these 10 at a time. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to place them on the drying rack. So it is 2 stone turned into 10 sand, 10 clay to give you 10 wet bricks. Place those on the drying racks and then you get dry bricks. So let's do that again. And then while we are doing this, guys, I am going to head back out and get some more clay and try to get these this other drying rack filled with these bricks. We only needed one more plank, so we're just going to run in here and get that done for now. And these guys are going to be drying up. We are going to hopefully get this brick forge placed pretty soon, maybe in the next episode, get it done. And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and end this one here, guys. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to future episodes, and I can't wait to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day.